It's our main event between the Washington Commanders and the Dallas Cowboys. Jake Moody now ready to get this one started. And off we go from Dallas. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10.
Yeah, here we go. I take we're going to 54. Wide in. What do you think?
Dak off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Looking deep to open it. He's got it deep downfield. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line.
37.
They get 37 on the play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. First down, here's Dak. Bails out of the pocket quick. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Well, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can he make offensively?
Second down, here's Prescott again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
A 2-yard loss brings up third down and 12.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Here we go, 47. Here we go, going to 54, going to 26.
Prescott now on third down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. They're going for it. Here's Prescott.
Oh, I threw it behind him.
It's intercepted. And the Commanders are off to a great start defensively. They force a turnover on the opening possession.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time when they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they face second down. Daniels back to throw. Connects on the crosser. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
First down, Washington.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Working inside the red zone. It's Cox. This is Jacory Krosky-Merritt. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
19.
To throw again, it's Daniels. He brings it in. And he stops.
That was picked.
To our first point to this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Throw right side is caught by Samuel. And he's brought down at the line.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Still lined up at the 6. Here's 2nd and goal.
Come on, come on. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
To the air again, Daniels. And he is in.
Good shit.
Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So a nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
And he misses
Oh,
on
shit.
the extra point, so a good start for their offense, but not for him kicking it. Score stays at 6-0.
Jake Moody to kick off.
So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Turpin with a return. Things going well so far. And he's all the way up across the 40 before heading out of bounds.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10.
Yeah, 26.
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Frankie Luvu there for the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake, hits Prescott. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They'll throw 3rd and long. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going, and that incompletion won't help.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
Hey, here we go. We're going to 54.
Play action, Prescott buying some time right. And this one winds up incomplete. He took their shot at extending the series, but it's going to be a new possession when we resume play. So the defense holds, and that is our final highlight of the first quarter. Our score, 6-0. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They'll start this drive out 1st and 10. Rolling on 1st down, Daniels. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. How about a big hitter, 34 yards there and a new set of downs. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has it well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Give it to Krosky Merritt. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Out of the gun, Daniels. And again, interception is dropped. Looked a Like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again,
Boy, I was
the turnover
tapping that
escapes
butt.
him. It's going to be third down.
Ready? 19, 18. Let's go.
Here he goes, third and long. This one's caught. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be fourth and maybe a yard.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you, some money will follow.
He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the
Ha
end
ha,
zone.
nigga.
Still going to keep this
You ain't
offense
get
on the field.
that.
They've got
No, the
first and
fuck you
goal.
did. No, the fuck you did not.
On this side of the field, they need him to become the guy who makes those plays in the biggest
What you talking
moments.
about?
And that may not show up as a big old pass play and utilizing his arm.
Oh, I thought you were talking about touchdown.
The sticks, it may just be the catalyst for a touchdown.
Ready? Cowboys.
Running back sent in motion. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Thinking touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for second and goal. So they fire for the end zone on first down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on second and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get...
Oh, you buy a
Is
fucking
in.
stuff.
Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders go up by 12. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Daniels and the Commanders looking to tack on two more.
Let's
The
go.
Commanders will
Hey,
line up
smash
for
front.
the two-point
19 Tiger.
conversion.
19 Tiger.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Has it at the one. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this two-point attempt fails.
Cowboys nothing. Jake Moody to kick
So
off.
they didn't call on him following the touchdown, but they do call on him here as he sends this away. On the return, here's Jalen Tolbert. Things going well so
The
far.
Cowboys take over
And not a
first
bad
and
place for
10
them to start, up
at
past
their
the
own
30-yard line.
32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32.
Yeah, here we go.
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he'll pull his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be second and 5. So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up. 5 still to go here. This is second down.
Yeah, here we go. Right to line, hey.
Another run for Williams. And he'll get it up to the 44. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
That's good.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Offense there, Kate, went heavy with that 13 personnel. 1 back, 3 tight ends. And those 3
It's just Freddy
blockers,
Cruz.
just the element they needed to spring that run.
We're going to 53.
Prescott on first and 10. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
You don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
first down at the 33-yard line. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
That's another Cowboys.
Prescott now off the play fake. Vacates quickly left side. And it's another.
Oh my God, again.
Quan Martin with the pick. And the Commanders get the football back across midfield before going down inside the 45-yard line on the return. So first down from the 41. Daniels from the pistol. Flushed out of the pocket. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. From the gun, it's Daniels. Headed out right. He tucks it and takes off. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Washington first down. Daniels. That's McLaurin on the quick slant. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up first and goal. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And now they have a first and goal.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Let's go.
To throw, Daniels. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys will be down inside the opposing 35 as they take over after that interception.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at the 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. Up the gut they go with Williams. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
On second down, it's Williams again. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. That's good for a couple of yards. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
First down, and they go right back to it.
Wow.
Now way forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up second and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
Yeah, here we go.
Dak off the play fake. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Yeah,
Williams is in. Touchdown. The Cowboys start the second half with some needed points. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. All right, so the offense offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
2nd down and 10. Daniels. Able to find Ertz. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
3rd and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. It's caught by McLaurin. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Come on.
Again, Daniels to the air. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Viking, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
2nd down, give to Krosky-Merritt. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. The Cowboys signaling for their 1st time out. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Daniels throwing on 3rd. Buys time, rolling right. This has been a trend, yet another interception. And the Cowboys take over at the 41-yard line. Well, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this 2nd half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
I mean, where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Oh, I know. Where you been looking?
Oh, it's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your team, not even giving yourself a chance, giving the ball away.
Yeah, here we go. Like that. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Right.
Play action now for Prescott.
Oh, why did I do that?
Intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Quan Martin with the pick.
This is one of those moments, Kate, as a quarterback, when you're jogging off the field, I'm not even going to look at my defense. They gave me the ball, and all I did was get it right back to that other offense.
Almost like something never seen about the glass.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Shaking off the pitch quickly. He's going to throw. That's caught. It's McLaurin downfield. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders parlay the interception into points. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Okay,
Daniels now bringing his guys to the line, getting everyone set for this 2-point attempt.
Oh, I'm tripping.
Back to throw. And he'll get into the end zone. Their lead now up to 13 points.
Makes the score. Commanders 20, Cowboys 7. Jake Moody to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Tolbert now to return it. Showing a little burst so far. And he gets him into a good spot. Just a yard or two shy of the 40-yard line.
39-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they
I've
come up to the
seen that.
line. 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Throwing again is Dak.
Come on, yo. He's tackling me for the ball out there.
Business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately no connection to be made.
They stop him after a gain of about 3. Leaves him looking at 4th down. So we're through 3 here. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing.
I don't. I'm off. I'm off.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Yeah, we're early. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I am tired.
Desperation.
Just sit outside for the fucking longest, dog. And me waiting on him.
It's cut beyond the marker. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out.
It's a gain of 20.
Man, forget that
Somebody
fourth
gonna
down.
be,
That is an impressive
yeah, somebody's
22-yard
gonna be
pickup
quick.
on any play.
That was
Gets him a
quick for
first
no
down.
cigarette.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
No, I lost. If I lose, I lose. Well, I lost.
Straight ahead with Williams. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
Another Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24.
Prescott here from the gun. Hauled in by Lamb, right side. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Hey, kill.
Off the play fake, hits Prescott. To the end zone, but incomplete.
had that.
Couldn't get it. That's going to set up 2nd and goal. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind them, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested.
What is the guy? Oh my God! What the flag said, dog? They were holding the hell out of my receiver.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Yeah.
Here we go, wide in. Here we go, 46. Here we go, going to 54, wide in. 26.
3rd and goal, Prescott. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that forces them to 4th and goal. So a bit stubborn there, Brock. They just kept throwing for it after pass fell incomplete. Now they've got 4th and goal.
Yeah, and you and I both know what's going to happen when these O-linemen run off the sidelines, the big fellas. They're not going to be too happy about not putting one run on the board.
No, sir.
go. Going to 53. Hey, 47. 26.
Going for it. It's Williams. And he will not get there. They stuck him on 4th and goal.
Yeah, they
Understandable.
tricked
They
my
turn him
ass,
on
yo.
downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's
I
all about
am
the offense, 'cause the
done,
defense
yeah,
got
I
a
am
quick
done.
turnover or a stop to somehow,
They
some
did
way,
me
score the
dirty.
back.
Yeah.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here
I
comes 1st
auto
and
the
10.
fuck out my play, and it was still the same fucking play, a running play. Nigga was supposed to slant to the left of the screen.
Lasers this one deep down the middle. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
Get it.
On 2nd and 10 now. Daniels. Has it downfield working the left. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach
I ain't
that
worried
point.
about losing this game. I beat
21
Marcus
yards
tonight.
on the play. That's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
That nigga was talking shit. That's what made me mad, because I was fucking up in the beginning.
He throws up
The
the
hell,
ball
I'm tired of this nigga beating me.
Can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with.
And turn my defense up on him. Had to stop his fucking passing, dog.
Situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
To throw again, it's Daniels. Into the hands of his running back, Krusky Merritt. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Commanders with a 13-point lead.
First down, Commanders.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Ready. Let's go.
To the air again. Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Cowboys have some new life.
He spun around with the jump.
Kate, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10.
Yeah. Here we go. Sliding.
Prescott now off the play fake. Into the hands of Pickett. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48.
It's a gain of 14
Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's 1st down. Dak to the air here. Completes it again to Pickens. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Prescott on 1st and 10. Put the body on the line for his team. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Only 1 timeout remaining. They've got to work quickly here. It's 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. 47. 26.
Another throw for Prescott. That's one right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He dropped it.
Incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So they're left facing third and long.
And 10 yards to go.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Here we go, 46, 46. 46.
Throwing now. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Hands are tied. Got to have it on this fourth down.
Then we're going to 53. Hey, Jeff, 26.
Looking to throw it. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out.
Ready.
They're going to pass it here. On the move, headed right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline.
No way.
Touchdown, Washington.
That bullshit.
The Commanders have likely locked up the win right there. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Mm-hmm. Daniels and the Commanders looking to tack on 2 more.
Here we go.
Commanders will line up for the
All right, they're going to throw for it. Complete at the 2. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails.
Commanders 26, Cowboys 7. Jake Moody
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody.
We're a host of a huge show on BT called 106
And he
Apart.
just hit this one
These two were
badly.
able
It's
to
out of
interview
bounds short of the 40,
huge
and they're
celebrities.
gonna
I'm
take
talking
over at
about
that
people
spot.
like Nick Cannon, Tracy Morgan, Dennis Bleak, and a whole bunch of other celebrities that were huge at the time. After
So
106
first down
Apart
from the
ended, a
41.
lot of people always wondered what happened to Free because she was so popular.
Working
But
out of the gun.
actually,
It's
there was a
Prescott.
story about Free JC.
Knocked away, and that's
So
gonna be
apparently,
incomplete.
my girl
Defender
Jay
there
were
brings
ranking
up
some
second
instant
down.
Free JC.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target and make a play on it.
Second down. Here's Prescott again. There's pressure, and he's going to be dropped. Well done by the Commanders' defense. The Commanders take a timeout. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Flat out a tremendous call. Perfect timing to blitz the corner, and the result proves it. There was barely time for the QB to set himself up to throw, let alone look downfield for a target before he was absolutely dumped by somebody who I think enjoyed that chance to rush the passer.
A pickup of only 2, and now it's 4th down. The timeout arrives with just 3 seconds remaining in this game, so we've got 1 more snap coming up. This undoubtedly the final snap of a decided contest. One final shot here.
Sometimes I have to ask the question.
And it's
If they ask
incomplete.
that,
They
but I
got
actually
their
went to
best
search
effort, Brock,
pictures
but they
of
come
Free
up empty.
person
That's going to be a
with
turnover
the
on
internet,
downs.
and I actually
So
could
it's a
not
win on
find
the road for the
it.
Commanders.
So it's crazy. I don't know
Uh,
if
You took down
supposed to,
plenty
but
of
that has
division
not been wrong
rivals
yet.
in your
No one
NFL
really
days.
comes
Heck,
to
your conference opponents back in Washington
What
in your
happened?
college days always makes the win a little bit sweeter when it comes against a rival, doesn't it?
Yeah, there's just a little bit more emotion. There just is.
Yeah.
I mean, you try to keep every game level, and
Fuck out,
no
that
opponent's
was-
bigger than
fuck
the
out.
other, but familiarity does breed a little more
Fuck out, that
contempt.
was-
So who could feel it today? And that's why that W is a little bit sweeter.
So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Commanders as we say so long from Dallas.
Off some shit. Oh, up. No, man, on the adults out.
I'm just calling them.
I ain't taking
No.